It feels really good when you know that you have found something very fantastic, right? And into this conversation, I want to talk to you about the 10 signs you know that you have hit the virtual office jackpot. Like you've seen something, wow, I really love this stuff. It's just wonderful. So let me give you the top 10 signs. Okay. Number one, awesome mood. Like you feel good when you walk into the reception area. I'm talking about the reception area, boss. I'm not even talking about the offices, just the reception area. You feel so good. You're like, wow. I feel good. I feel like in paradise or whatever. Okay. So if you have that feeling, if you walk into an office and you realize that you have that feeling, this is a good sign that you have walked into something like bonanza. Okay. How did you feel when you first walked into your potential new office rental? Did you feel like gloomy or sad or happy? Kumbaya, I'm gonna dance some salsa, whatever. You gotta trust your gut feeling. First impressions always count. This is really important, okay? And again, the whole thing here is that if you felt bad at first, it's not gonna change. It's very rare that this changes. So awesome mood, boss. This is the first thing. So if you walk into a virtual office and you realize that you have an awesome mood, this may be a good sign that you will love that place for real. Okay, by the way, welcome back to the show. I really appreciate having you here. In today's conversation, I want to talk to you about what? The top 10 signs you have hit the virtual office jackpot, boss. The virtual office. That's what we're talking about here, okay? So first, awesome mood. Second, awesome address. Think about it. The address is just prestigious. I mean, back in the days, I remember like walking around, walking on Fifth Avenue in New York and look at all those stores. Like, wow, Zach's Fifth Avenue. Like everybody wants to be on Fifth Avenue. You know why? Because the address is prestigious. Well, the good thing here is that in the States, as in the whole world, you have some physical addresses. There are some street addresses. They are very, very prestigious. So if you happen to have a virtual office where you have an awesome address, okay, the address is just fantastic. It really rings the bell. It rings a very good bell. Okay. Clients love it. Or really it adds credibility. It lends credibility to your business. This is a good sign you have hit the virtual office jackpot, boss. Okay. Awesome mood. Number one. Awesome address. Number two. Number three, awesome space. Like you just walking into the space itself, right? You are so happy. You're like, wow, I can do this. I can sit there. I can just chill. I can just work. I can just listen to music. I can play some ping pong, whatever. So some tennis table. I can do a lot of stuff. If the space is really good, you have hit the virtual jackpot. By the way, boss, in today's conversation, I'm just talking to you about like 10 signs you have found the perfect virtual office space. And those things are really, really unmistakable. Like if you have awesome mood, if you have awesome address, awesome space. Now, what are we talking about by the space? The thing here is that when you have to think about the plans, the floor plans, the color of the color around, the design, the paintings, right? You look at the receptionist, you look at the hallway, like how people dress, how people act. Things you cannot describe, but you feel good. The whole thing, sometimes you go into a place, right? You can't really put words into it, but you feel good. And the opposite is true. So you go to a place, you feel so crappy. Like, wow, why am I feeling so crappy? Like, nothing has happened. I felt good this morning when I left my house. Now here I am now. I'm like, oh, whoa, what the F is happening here? So, hey, listen, boss, if you have that feeling that, hey, listen, I have found my awesome space, this is a great sign that you will love that place. Now, do you like the furniture and decor? Is there enough natural light? Imagine what it will be like to work in that space. And don't stop searching until you find the best virtual office for your business, okay? And again, when we talk about the space, we're not just talking about the furniture. We're speaking about the geography. We're thinking about the elements, right? Like the air, the sunlight. Is it close to nature? Okay, are you listening to birds chirping, whatever? Okay, and this is this sort of feeling that I cannot put words on, but you know what I'm talking about, boss. I know you know, and I know you know. Okay, so it's one of those things where you realize, hey, listen, I think I have found the most awesome space for my office, and that awesome space depends on the niche that you're in on also, right? It depends on your business. It depends on the type of image you want to project vis-a-vis your clients. Because if you're in an industry where you are actually dealing with the luxury, like if you are in the luxury sector and you really have to maintain a certain posture, you may not like a certain office, and vice versa. If you are in an office where you're talking to young folks and you want to really have a allure to your business, then you have to choose whatever works for you. The fourth thing I want you to really think about here is awesome amenities. Boss, when you walked into that space, how were the amenities? Talk to me about that. Talk to me about that. Okay, when we talk about amenities, we're talking about things like 24-hour security in the place, right? Backup generator, right? Those are important elements. Internet connection. Like you feel like, wow, I'm having internet like crazy. Like, and just, I want you to contrast that with a place where you went to, like, well, wow, why internet is so crappy here? I'm having problems. Like, I have to go out because, first of all, my own internet is not working because I don't have network here. And on top of that, the place itself has nothing at all. So, if you don't have awesome amenities, then it's really not worth it. So if you have found the perfect virtual office space, that's because internet is there 24/7. 24/7, baby. 24/7. Okay. And number 5, awesome folks. Humans are social animals, right? We live in a society. We thrive in society. We love to socialize with our peers. So if you have a lot of great folks at the place that you have found, this is awesome. It means that, hey, listen, you will enjoy working there. Your team will enjoy working there. Are the people friendly? Are they like really open? Or are they, everybody's doing their thing? They have like their earphones, like they have their the stuff. They listen to music all the time. Because sometimes like if you look at some of the startups that you have found like lately, like Google being the one, you have Facebook. You always see like people walking around like in some kind of informal dresses, like casual dresses. People talk to each other. Some people even sleep at work. Yeah. Imagine if, I want you to contrast that with the regular company, quote unquote regular, right? And they're asking people to sleep. I mean, people sleep, but you know why they do this? Because they know people will be still being at work until midnight, because they actually live and they sleep. They actually spend everything at work. As a matter of fact, in Korea, in South Korea, there are entire places, there are entire cities whereby you have people who actually work for the big four, the what they call, I think, the chaebol. I'm blanking right now on the word, but you have those big conglomerates that actually build like office and housing complexes for their employees, and folks actually work during the day and they actually socialize at night. That's just wonderful, though. I mean, I love it personally. So if you have found awesome folks, this is great. Okay, what about number 6? Number 6, awesome serenity. Oh boy. Like the virtual office is not too loud or too quiet. The whole thing is you have found this perfect balance. The balance is really important, right? So you're asking yourself, I love it. I'm walking around. It's not too loud. It's not too quiet either, because I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm in a cemetery or whatever. At the same time, I don't feel like I am at a rock concert. So I have found the perfect sort of auditory balance here. Okay. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of the conversation we're having today. What's the topic? The topic is 10 signs you have found the perfect virtual office space. Okay. Like if you really have that, that this is the spot for you. If you have awesome serenity, that's really good. Now, the thing I want to say here is that it really depends on your working style, though. Like I personally, like our team, we love to have a combo of both. Like we love to have some kind of like deep, serious banker sort of being in the banking industry and thinking deep about stuff. At the same time, we love to have this sort of like a rock and roll sort of atmosphere where everybody's just chilling and working at the same time, though. Chilling and working at the same time. So this is the type of how do I call it? The type of chemistry, the kind of harmony, the kind of like combo you want to have, and you need to have that. So if you have this awesome serenity, you know that you have found the perfect office. Okay. And, basically some entrepreneurs that we have actually seen, like people love working in a lively, open office where people can chat freely. Others prefer to work in spaces that are mostly quiet, right? It all comes down to what? Preference. What is your preference, boss? What do you like? Okay. It's really important to really understand that you want to be at the same time in a distraction free zone, but also have some kind of distraction around, like, you want to really like see, because see, if it's too serious, some people that I know, and I know you know them too, they would not survive. Right? So it's all about finding the perfect thing that fit you. That's what we call psychological fitness. It has to fit your own psychology and the psychology of your team members. This is really, really important. Okay. So I want you to remember that. Awesome serenity. You got to find that. The next thing I really want you to really think about here is awesome excitement. When we talk about excitement, we're talking about you are just so excited, like so fired up. You can't wait to take advantage of the amenities. I mean, first I spoke about the fact that you were impressed at first, right? Because you saw the amenities like, wow, whoa, wait a minute. Is it for real? You just jump around, whatever. Now you are actually letting your psychology, your emotions out. Like you just want to jump. Like, the funny thing is when you see children, have you ever seen children walking into a candy store? How excited they are. If you feel the same way, you have found the perfect office, the perfect virtual office. So basically you're just walking around and say, you know what? I want to jump around. I want to jump on the couches. It feels so cushy, so comfy, right? If you feel that, if you have that feeling, that this is the perfect virtual office for you. Okay. Maybe you probably will go in the pantry, just enjoy some coffee or tea. Okay. Walk around and chat with some strangers. All the strangers are friendly anyway. And if you can just wait to take advantage of the amenities, this is the office for you, the virtual office for you. Okay. The whole thing here is that you need to understand it's all about comfort too, though. Because don't pay for something that is too like crazily high in pricing. Because some of those virtual offices that they like to play games on your mind, trying to really like go to IKEA and really decorate the furniture, like have the furniture as if this came from a 5-star sort of I don't know, like a store or whatever, and they charge you like extra cash, whatever. So be very careful here. Yes, you are excited with the amenities. That's fine. I like that too. I just want to jump around and just dance some kind of salsa, whatever, or bachata, whatever. But hey, listen, make sure that you always look at the budget, okay? Because you're not going to be there at 24/7. It is a virtual office. And there's a reason why it's called a virtual office. It means that your ass is going to be there only a few days or a few days in the year, not in the month, in the year. So be very careful there. Be very careful in terms of overpaying for something that you might not be using 24/7, 365. Okay. So yes, I know you're excited as I am about the amenities. I know you want to jump around. I know you just want to let yourself, you just want to scream. You want to let out a scream of happiness. It's good, but watch your wallet. Talking about watching your wallet, let's talk about awesome pricing. You have found the perfect spot if the membership price does not make you cringe. That's what I just talked about. That's what I just talked about, literally, right? Like some virtual offices, they like to actually play games on your mind, trying to really scare the hell out of you with the pricing, or they're just trying to confuse the hell out of you with their pricing. And it's done on purpose. I'm not saying all of them do, but some do. Okay. And the whole deal here is to confuse the client. So the client actually signs up for something really big that they don't use anyway. No. If you see the pricing, the thing here is that when you look at the pricing for a virtual office, I want you to look at three things. And don't forget, I want you to write this down right now. 3 things. The first thing is, how much are they actually charging? Like, are they charging $20 per month? Are they charging $30 per month? Are they charging $100 per month? That's number one. The actual prices, the numbers, right? The actual numbers. Number 2, you want to see how clear the pricing is. In other words, is it complicated? Is it a very complicated sort of pricing structure? Like they tell you, yeah, you have to, like 3 out of 7 days. Sometimes they write those like the way they present the info, they're trying to confuse the client. If it's too complicated, you want to stay away, or you ask them to simplify things for you. And the third thing is you have to pay attention to is whether they allow you to have bookings in increments. Because see, the whole thing is that if a place is only comfortable renting an office suite or a meeting room for the whole day, even though you are going to just need the place for only 2 hours, this is not fair pricing, and you want to stay away from that virtual office. Okay, it has to be possible for you to actually rent things in increments. Okay, so bottom line here is that you need to really know the cost. And the cost should not be very complicated to find, because we know we have done research on this, and it shouldn't be complicated. If service providers wanted to clarify things, if they wanted to make things simpler, they can. So if somebody is trying to play games on your mind, just ask them, could you please sort of clarify for us the membership cost, because we're really interested, but we really need to have something clear. The next thing you want to really love when you find a place is also flexibility. Oh yeah, boy. Peak flexibility. The thing here is that you want to have an office where you can be anywhere in the world. You can be at Punta Cana, for example, just chill, having your mojito at the beach, and be able to actually have someone, sending you faxes, calling you, and mail, and the whole thing is somebody is there. A receptionist service will actually take care of everything for you. The flexibility. So when you are in town, you can drop by the office, rent the some facilities at the virtual office here, or maybe have a meeting room for a very reasonable fee. So the whole thing, what I'm trying to say here is that the flexibility, I can't put a price tag on it, and neither can you. But the whole thing here is that when you find a virtual office that has this sort of clarity, this sort of flexibility, that has this sort of multiplicity in the services that they offer, you have found a terrific, a wonderful, a formidable virtual office. Okay, this is really important. And number 10, last but not the least, you need to actually have awesome support. Okay, when we talk about awesome support, we're talking about what? Phone service, receptionist service, okay, things like mail room, okay, things like scanning room, things like mailbox, private mailbox, for example, okay. And if you have that, you have found the right place. The reason I'm saying this is because those places, a virtual office has the capacity to hire people to take care of everything. It's not really that complicated. You know why? Because the members of the virtual private office are not there. So the office, the actual office is rarely used. Okay, so don't let them actually tell you, we cannot afford to hire an extra person because blah 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 blah, trying to confuse the hell out of you. No, they should have awesome support, and we're talking about making sure that they actually help you. They can even help you. You know what? Some private virtual offices can even hire, like they can even handle things like HR, payroll, tax accounting, and auditing for you. Oh yeah. They have the capabilities. Obviously, it's all about organization. It's all about where you are located. It's all about your geographies too. Okay, so be very careful next time you choose. So here you have it. The top 10 signs you have found the perfect virtual office. Number 1, awesome mood. Number 2, awesome address. Number 3, awesome space. Number 4, awesome amenities. Number 5, awesome folks. Number 6, awesome serenity. Number 7, awesome excitement. Number 8, awesome pricing. Number 9, awesome flexibility. And number 10, last but not the least, again, awesome support. I'll talk to you another time. Don't go in. I'll see you next time. Thank you for the attention. Thank you for staying with us until the end of this show. See you next time. God bless you, and I'll see you. Stay marvelous.